Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Without Warning podcast. I'm Sam, otherwise known as Countless. You can find me at twitch.tv/countless_abyss, as well as on Instagram at sambraze2001. Everyone else, introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Callum, also known as Cricklewood. You can find me at that username on YouTube and on Twitch. Next.
Hi, I'm Josh. I go by Redacted and Trivwy. Yes, it is Trivwy, not Trivial. It looks like Trivial, that's the point. But it's Redacted Gaming on YouTube and Trivwy on Twitch.
Alright, who's next?
My name's Dylan, @_Dylan Headland on Instagram, but you can call me God. You'll find me either at Asda, under your bed, or at, just any local bin.
Ben, you wanna go? Ben, you wanna go?
Hi, my name's Ben. I'm on YouTube, BRG Main 2002, and yeah, I play games. That's it. Yeah.
Go on, Ollie.
I'm Ollie. I play games, and you can't find me anywhere.
Alright, Ryan.
Brilliant.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm also incognito on more or less absolutely everything. And yeah, let's get
Liam.
started.
And I'm Liam, and I'm incognito everywhere as well.
Facts. Alright, boys. Let's start. Starting with me! So, my topic today, to get to know me a little bit better, is I'm a magician, and you can find me at Callum D Magic on Instagram. Plug. I also do weddings. Plug.
I was done with the plugs.
Not today! No, but I mean, I got into magic from a young age. I got into it from 8 years old. I was very, and I don't know. It's the classic story of my granddad showed me a trick where have you guys ever seen that where he takes a coin and he like puts it in his arm?
Bites it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I saw that and I was like so fucking mesmerized. I was like, what? How?
Not even the coin
Where is the coin gone? I was just so like, where is that coin? And when I finally figured it out, I kind of was like, oh, this is fun, and that's how I got into my first kind of area of magic, which was coins. So I started with coins, but you guys know and are annoyed by my card tricks now. But that's where I started. I started in coins and then slowly moved into cards. I mean, you guys have heard of David Blaine and Dynamo, obviously.
Yeah.
Never heard of him, mate.
Who?
I'm joking.
Yeah, you've heard of. Yeah, right, okay. So you've heard of those, and when I first watched I watched my first David Blaine special, and the things he could do with cards blew me away. Even though I can do most of it now, it's still the way he used to do it was fantastic. And it was just I don't know. I got my first deck of cards at about 11, and I don't know if any of you have ever, like the really shitty kind of plastic coated cards that you get and like from like the pound shop. It was like a pack of those. They were terrible.
Yeah,
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Dead Thin. Yeah.
I once had a limited edition of like 007 cards.
007. And now, I mean, you guys have seen I have a stupid collection and I spend way too much money on them.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
It is. You're right.
How much did you spend in your last pack?
Go on.
How much you spent?
On the
much?
most expensive one on my last one. Ooh.
No, just how much?
Just how much in general?
How much in
Yeah.
general?
Rob.
Recently, I paid for a brick of bicycle cards. That was like 26 quid. So, and that's 12
How
decks.
much in total?
That's
That's what we're asking.
Oh, in total?
Yeah, so how much
Oh,
in
right.
general?
Way over 1,000. Nearly £2,000.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Oh my god. Ow.
Do you want to see them?
Why? Oh,
Way over £1,000.
this guy.
You should see them, man. It's an addiction.
Honestly, we commend you, my dude.
When you can make enough money out of it, it's great. Like, it's obviously not about the money. Like, moving swiftly on to my present is that now someone who I'm turning 19, and it would be 11 years since I started. And I mean, you guys can ask any questions at any point other than the ones you've just asked. But like, when it comes to starting, when I realized I could make something out of it, when I could be like, oh, I can make money out of this. It wasn't just for the money. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the money's nice, but
Yeah.
it's
What
not...
was the first trick that you learned?
First trick? Ooh, good question. Coin trick or card trick? Because I can tell you the first coin trick I learned.
Coin.
Coin.
First trick.
First ever
trick.
trick. was the coin trick
Yeah,
in your
first
arm.
ever.
The coin trick in your arm, that was the first one I ever learned. First card trick I ever learned was one that is like, I think a lot of people just now know how it works. It was basically, you tell me where to stop, you see the card, and then I find that card. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the basic plot of a card trick, you know? You pick a card to find it, you know what I mean? But obviously it gets more like that. That's what I love about Magic, is that it's the same with card tricks. It's the same plot. You know, you pick a card, you either sign it and I find it, or you find it, and but you can make a journey out of it, and that's what's so magic. And that's what makes Magic magic, is that it's not just here's a card, there it is back. You know, it's not just that. What I think the king. Hey!
Still like
That's a
mine,
great
actually.
trick.
I don't know where it is though.
That's a great trick. That's probably one of my favorite tricks.
Yeah, that was from the third week of college when we all found out that you could do magic.
Yeah. I was like, friggin'.
I've kept that card for about
Oh.
2 years now.
That's adorable.
That's probably 2 years I know.
That's
This
adorable.
is when we all thought you were cool.
When we all thought I was cool, and then you thought I was annoying. then you realised how annoying it is. But yeah, gigs wise, I started charging $150 a gig, so pretty decent.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
not too
and
bad.
then now it's gone up to $250. So it's going. I had.
Fuck off, you ain't worth that much, Gabe.
Hey, believe it or not, that's cheap.
Is this just one night that we get? Just so that
Yeah,
the viewers know,
you get 2 hours. You get me for 2 hours at a wedding
You get
or
me
an
for 2 hours.
or-
It's
or an event.
250 quid.
Mate, I could get a female for 2 hours.
Yeah.
No. It's for businesses. It's really like I did a gig for Vauxhall once. At like a yeah, I know, right? I'm a big league boy. But
The car company.
yes, the car company. They were doing
Oh,
They were doing an event in Manchester at the Hilton, and they had like the whole thing like rented out, like the whole like middle floor rented out for like the event. I think it was to like seal this business deal with another company. I can't really remember what it was for.
Have you ever messed up a trick live?
Yes, many times. many times.
Is this your card? No. Fuck.
No,
Well, it's
you always
stupid.
no, but you always have. It's like you don't just go shit. You know, you have an out. What in the magic business we know we call an out. So like, if I was to fuck up and like if I was to like say Sam picked the king of diamonds and I pull out the jack of spades, I would always have an out. So in that situation, I'd probably like bullshit my way through trying to find the king, and then you know. But then I'd be like, see how the jack kind of looks like the king, and then like do like a color change.
I can just think, all I can imagine in this situation is him doing that trick to me, going, "Is this your card?" Me saying no, and him going, "Haha, I knew you'd say that."
No. You wouldn't do that. Like I know a few magicians who's like, yes, I know it's not your card. I was just fucking with you. But like when you have an out, it's a lot. You kind of try and go with it and go with the flow and stuff like that. I mean. You can like, do you guys? I'm just gonna let you in on. I'm not gonna let you in on secrets, but I'm gonna let you in the magic world a little bit. So, magic is expensive, very expensive. So I've
You
paid,
don't say £2,000.
not just that's just playing cards. They're the cheapest part, believe it or not. So
So you're thinking, oh my god, there's more money.
So I went
Wait,
to.
there's
You
more.
guys know I won't shut up about it. I went to the Blackpool Magic Convention in 2019. No, this year. Sorry, no, this year, 2020. I'm stupid. 2020. I went in February 2020. It was great. I loved it. But what we call gimmicks. So I'm not going to tell you what specific gimmicks I bought, but a gimmick is something that helps me achieve a trick that I wouldn't normally be able to do.
Lovely.
So
Just sort of like a mirror in a box where you put the rabbit.
yeah,
in
exactly.
there.
Yeah, like that's a that would be a gimmick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So gimmicks are fucking expensive. So I bought something that's known as an index. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that'll let you in on a massive secret, and I'm not going to do that. So I bought something called an index. They were £30 each, and I got it. Well, I got it for cheap, but I got it for £30. I got two for 30, so that was decent because I knew the guy. So
Our guy did some haggling.
I did a bit of haggling. I didn't want to pay 60 quid
You're
for
like,
two.
no.
For two
My
to-
grandma taught me how to haggle.
To be honest, being one of the many people to have seen you do your magic live,
Mhm.
you've been able to pass on this sort of like shadow skill, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like through doing your magic, other people can do it. Like I can demonstrate, for example. So, Ben, what's that behind your ear?
Ta-da!
Oh my god! Whoa!
So I would
How
say
did you do that?
I can. I have this thing. We have this thing in Magic called Equivoque, and I can teach you it now. It's a really cool. It's French. It's a really cool sort of. The literal English translation is magician's choice. So, I'm gonna. I'm gonna try and explain it to you now. So basically, what it is that I'll do it for you. Actually, I'll do it for you. So, Jay, think of a card. Tell me a card. Go ahead. If he's not
I
frozen.
think we've lost Jay.
Jay's frozen. Ben, just say a card. Any card you want.
Wait, do I have to say it?
Just say it. Yeah, just say it. Go on.
Ace of Spades.
A different, please. Please, a different one.
Why?
Something more general, not just obvious card. You know.
Okay, fine. 7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. All right. So now I'm going to show you what Equivoque is. Sam.
Yes.
Red or black?
Black.
Okay, we'll keep the black. Sweet. Do you want clubs or spades?
Who, me?
Yeah, we'll pick one. Clubs or spades?
Clubs.
Okay, we'll keep the clubs. Great. So you want high or low clubs?
High.
High. Okay, so let's go from 5 to queen in the high. All right.
Okay.
So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, queen, king. Do you want to get rid of the Jack, queen, king, or the numbers?
Get rid of the Jack, Queen, King.
Okay, well, they're gone. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got that many numbers. All right. Pick 3 of those numbers.
Okay.
Tell me them.
9, 7, 8.
9, 7, 8. Okay. So we've got 9, 7, and 8. Pick 1. No, 2. Sorry, pick 2 actually.
Do I tell you them?
Tell me 2. Yeah.
7 and 9.
7 and 9. So what have we got left?
8.
No. No, wait. Sorry, I got confused with myself there. We got rid of 8. We got rid of 8. Yeah, we got rid of 8. Sorry. So we have 7 and 9 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick 1.
Okay.
Tell me.
7.
See how I got to the 7 of clubs. See how I got to that.
Oh shit!
That's what magician's choice is. I can make you without you knowing get to any card that I want.
Nah.
And make it feel like a free choice. Did that tell me right now? Did that feel like a free choice? Did that feel like all
I
you?
don't like it.
Mine's
You know,
blown.
You've got to
I
do
don't
again
like
now.
it.
I'll teach you how to do it. I will teach you how to do it. I'm going to try and teach you how to do it now. All right. So let's say it's what we call a card force. All right. Penn and Teller do this all the time. So it's what we call a card force. So if you want someone to pick a specific card, so let's say I wanted Jay to pick the 9 of spades for some reason, right? And I wanted to get to that in a fair way without him actually touching the deck. So if I don't want you to touch the deck, I want you to think of it, and I want to make him believe that that's a free choice. All right. So the way I get there is I ask him what I just asked Sam. So just I'm going to ask you this question. Say red for me. All right. I'm going to show you what I mean. So when I ask you this question, Jay, just say red. Okay. Red or black, Jay?
Red.
Okay, we'll get rid of the red. Now, same situation. Red or black, but say black this time. So, red or black, Jay?
Black.
Okay, we'll get rid of the red. You see where I'm going with this? You always get rid of the cards you want to get rid of. But you never say, I made a bit of a mistake by saying we're going to get rid of X in the one I did with Sam. Never say you're going to get rid of or you're going to keep something, because that's a mistake that you make, because people kind of run back in their mind what just happened. And they go, oh, he said, I'll keep that, but then he got rid of it. So if you just say, pick one, and then you just say, okay, that's gone. And then you keep going with that, and just keep getting rid of the ones you need to get rid of, and eventually you'll come to that one. When they run that back in their mind, they'll think, wait, hang on a fucking minute, you know? It's clever, right? It's clever.
Everyone looks so baffled.
I'm just confused.
Does anyone... Alright, do you want me to read...
Everyone's just like that.
I can re-explain it if I can re-explain it if you need. To. So, like, does everyone kind of understand
that?
that?
Explaining it, and I was literally just sat here not understanding whatsoever.
All right.
I mean,
Does anyone have any? I now is the Q&A part of it. Anyone, just ask me anything you want about like gigs, whatever. I don't care. Go for it.
So, out of every magician that you could meet, who would you meet?
Well, I've already met.
Living or dead? Living or dead?
Living or dead. The ones that I haven't already met, because I met a lot of them at the Magic Convention. So I would meet David Blaine, definitely. I'd meet Dynamo just to be like, well done, mate, fair play. David Copperfield, just because he's David fucking Copperfield. The man walked through the Great Wall of China. What do you want? You know. I've already met Penn and Teller.
Who was the guy who made that elephant disappear with the blanket?
Yeah. Same guy. David Copperfield.
Was it him as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Easy.
I wouldn't meet Chris. Here's the one for you. I wouldn't meet Chris Angel.
I
I don't know anyone who would want to meet.
He's a fucking knob.
I would.
I've got a question for you.
Go on, go for it.
For you.
What's up, Ollie? Go on.
People who are like stuntsmen, would you class them as magicians?
People who are what now?
Stuntsmen, like stuntman.
Stuntmen. I wouldn't stuntmen. No, I'd
It
class them
depends
as
on what they
stuntmen.
are doing.
But say for example when they're like, yeah, but technically some stuntmen are magicians. People who like lock themselves inside of a fucking safe and put themselves in the bottom of a river and get out.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Like,
class them
that's
as
a
magicians.
if
I mean,
it's
if they
based on,
know,
like, a
that's like saying,
magic
like, if
film,
Sam knows a
maybe.
if Sam knows a magic trick, he's a magician. He's not. A magician is.
Yeah, no.
A magician is someone like. I don't know. What I would call a magician is someone who does magic for either a living or is like a main hobby.
Yeah, but I'm sure locking yourself at the bottom of a river is doing it for a living.
I mean, you're a stuntman. If you're a stuntman, you're a stuntman. Yeah, but if you're a stuntman, you're a stuntman. It's a difference between being an escape artist and a stuntman.
But I digress.
But I digress. Anyone got any more questions?
Nope.
No? All right. Next one. That's Dylan. Oh, no, it's not Dylan.
Is it
It's
me?
Sam. Yeah, it's Sam. Go for it, mate.
So, I am very much into like the gym and drawing and stuff like that as like a way to make my mind escape. Because Lord knows we've all been through some shit, haven't we, lads?
Yeah. Preach, bitch.
But yeah, like recently I've been drawing a lot of, like I've been drawing a load of different things. Like in the beginning, about 6 years ago now, I'd say 6, maybe 7 years ago, I started drawing Dragon Ball characters, and over time, obviously my skill improved. I got better at, you know, my hand-eye coordination, stuff like that. I'm able to have a reference image next to me and, in a way, put my spin on it as well, and be able to fully like encapsulate what I want into my piece. Like I did it as a way to like it all began as, you know, a normal hobby as it would, but over time it got to a point where I wanted to calm myself. Like if I get heated or if I was down, slap on a bit of music and just let my mind wander while drawing for a few hours. And I've got bloody books upon books full of just random scribbles and stuff. Like I've even got my pad next to me here.
Been there.
What are they called when you go on holiday and someone draws you?
Caricatures.
Caricature.
Yeah. Did you ever do
Yeah,
one of them?
Yeah, I did one of you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
We're just kind of fucking that.
Like,
Bits us. Mad that.
Oh damn.
G. Dylan.
That is actually pretty
Oh,
good, you
damn.
know.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
if I didn't
was quite a lot, I didn't.
if I didn't know that was
That's
Dylan, I'd think it was Dylan. You know, like that's why that's how good it is.
Oh, did it?
And then, do you know recent game Last of Us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Pat, 1 or 2?
Joel.
Joel.
It's very anime, Joel. Very anime.
I liked it.
No, he's cartoonized. He's not anime because the eyes aren't square.
That's true. It's kind of
Yeah,
true, you know.
Wait, is it anime eyes for like triangles?
What, like-
Like kind of, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
in fact,
Yeah, I know what you
I'll
mean.
try and
I know
find
what
you
you
an
mean.
example.
My
I
Give me a
profile
second.
is
like
not
GCSE, I shit.
Sam, what kind of got you into drawing though? Like, what kind of make you decide that's a great drawing? What like made you decide to pick up a pencil and think, fuck it, I'm gonna draw?
My granddad, really, because
Same story.
yeah, like when I was younger, like we used to go to this farm, and whenever we'd be sat around the table waiting for the farmer to come back so that we could go out again, he'd just sit with a pen and just pencil or a pen or whatever and just scribble shit. And by the end of it, he'd just show me. And you know that scene in Captain America where he draws the monkey on a unicycle?
Yeah.
It'd be something like really weird like that, but it'd be to the point where it's like, oh shit, that's really cool. I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I remember being at my nana and granddad's and just being sat at the dining room table, and he was drawing again, and I asked him if I could draw something, and he drew this hand really, really detailed, and I tried copying it, and it came out looking like someone had punched a cactus.
Yeeted a cactus. It's your first time drawing, mate. Give yourself some credit.
Yeah.
What a bizarre description.
Punched a cactus.
I mean,
Has anyone ever punched a cactus in this room? Me. I mean, you have one, Jay, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dude, do you
Yeets
remember
it.
mine?
I mean, Chris goes bad.
Dude, you remember
Well,
mine?
it
I
was
took,
actually-
I took googly eyes and the sombrero hat on my cactus. I did.
You probably did.
That's it.
I mean, I punched a
It
cactus
was
in
sick.
Minecraft. Does that count?
It was bizarre.
I
But it's like,
How is-
I was like, this is actually something that can come across as like really like peaceful and get your mind away for a while.
Yeah,
And
takes you off.
like I stopped drawing for about a year or so, roughly, because I'd get like I was going through like some bad shit, and my mind wasn't in the
Oh, no,
my mind wasn't in the capable state to like keep patience and to focus solely on one thing. Like it was everywhere,
I think
and
we've all
that's
been there.
why I started going to the gym
Yeah.
as well. Started going to the gym in late 2016
Got swole.
because I've always had body image issues. Like I've never really liked the way I look. I've fucking that's just me. I
Preach.
hate it.
Preach, bitch.
Preach.
And
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Tell me about it.
we used to go. Me and my grandma. Well, my grandma would take me swimming every Saturday with my little cousin.
I thought you were about to say me and my grandma went to the gym. I was going, what?
Me and Grandma got swole.
Just imagine-
Sam,
just
push
imagine
it!
your nan's like, "Oh, come on, Sam!"
She's got you on her back.
A brick shit house, honestly.
Built like a shed.
But we were walking through the section where the gym is to get to the swimming pool, and this was at a point where like my family and that knew that I was having like confidence issues and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she just looked at me and went, "Oh, it's free for under 18s every Saturday. Why don't you go next week?" And thought, may as well. Got nothing to lose. And then went that Saturday. Started, slowly getting into it. Then over time, I learned how to properly like work out, diets, stuff like that. And then it got to the point where in college, I was in probably the best shape I've ever been in. And
Hench, swallow.
I know what gym you went to. You
boring.
went to the one at the Forum. Because
Yeah.
I've got a story about this. So my friend had the same situation. He went to the gym once. He went to like one of those Saturday things, and then he was like, "Oh no, it's horrible. I hate it," because loads of people from our school were there. So he said, "Would I go?" And I am the least athletic person known to like men. So I went on the treadmill, and I have a sudden urge of competitiveness. And there was this man that was on speed 20, and I went flying off the treadmill because I wanted to go at 22.
Yeet.
And and then I decided I'd go and play on the yoga balls, and went, oh, proper Miranda style.
I swear to God, I think I've seen you there once or twice.
Possibly.
I must.
I'm
have
trying.
done-
The smash in the window because I went flying off the treadmill. That's me.
That was you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
But yeah, like from like then on, I started going 2, 3, maybe 4 times a week and having 2 days off in between.
Yeah.
Because, as some as you should know, if you work out every single day, your body's just gonna.
Your body's
Give
gonna
out.
go, nah, chief, not today, mate.
But what stopped me from going to the gym as a while is gonna. It was a female, brothers. It was
No.
Because as you know, when
Was
you-
a
when you're with a girl-
female.
When you're with a girl for long, you're comfortable. You don't care what you look like. But when that shit breaks, you look in the mirror like, I got fat.
I ate too much cake, man. What's wagwan?
like even recently,
Too
I
much
started.
Toblerone.
Too much Nutella, Jay.
Toblerone.
But but I've slowly started getting the confidence back because eating less shit, eating properly, working out again.
Eating some
And,
curry.
Yeah, still feel like shit. Oh wait, don't even start on my curry.
Oh, but
Look nice, look fit.
But on the real, it's just one of them things. It's like with my drawing, you get into it, and when you keep it for so long, you start finding it as a routine instead of a hobby.
Yeah.
So, has anyone got any questions or
Like when
moving on?
have you started going to the gym? I mean, have you started working out again now? Like
Yes.
you did? Okay. Like,
I work out.
but like,
2,
did you
maybe 3
like
times.
in drawing and the gym? Did you find like the same kind of joy? The same
No,
kind of
like-
release.
Not anymore. I find the joy
Sorry, Jay.
I find from drawing is more. I feel fulfilled because I've created something, but when it's the gym, I feel better about myself.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Yeah, fair enough. Jay, sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah. So the whole drawing thing,
Mm.
could you ever possibly see that as a career?
I've considered it. I've considered like doing an apprenticeship at like tattoo artistry, stuff like that, and I've slowly been able to freehand draw some stuff. Like this one that I showed you, completely free-handed. I did that all on me ones.
Line work is very, very clean.
It's a very difficult thing to get into because it takes so much fucking patience.
It's the same with magic, really.
You'll go through reams and reams of paper of just.
Yeah.
You'll get like the perfect face right, but then you'll fuck up the body.
Yeah.
And you'll just get frustrated.
It's the same with it's the same with like sleight of hand. It takes so much patience and practice to kind of get right. Because before you can go out and I guess show people or do it as a living.
Yeah.
If you use a pencil instead of a pen, you can rub it out. I learned that in my art GCSE, mate. It saved me from about a 1 to a 4. I was buzzing.
There's an echo. Where is it?
I don't know. Can I show you something, Sam, that I did for my GCSE?
Go for it, mate.
Oh, show and tell, boys. Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that a collage or did you draw that?
Oh, I drew all of it.
Mad.
Ben, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
How long did that take you?
About 4 years.
Well, it was for my GCSE, so we had like
10
a
hours.
time limit. But yeah, it was around 10 hours.
to do GCSE, don't you?
You did that in 10 hours.
Yeah.
I could draw a bloody shoe in my
It was the most painful 10 hours of my
Ben,
life.
I got away your
Sorry.
story.
Hang
No,
on.
Sorry. Hang on. A shoe.
Yeah, we had to draw a shoe for our GCSE. We couldn't choose. It was
Wait,
genuinely-
so you're telling me that you didn't have to draw like a giant A3 page of like...
it was generally like a posh man's shoe.
I had to draw a skyscraper.
I didn't do art, so I'm good. I did acting.
I was about to say, did everyone do art?
I didn't do art. I did acting. I did acting. I did acting,
I did
history, and PE.
I wanted to do music, but
I
chose
saved,
art.
so did I, and then I realised I can't.
I'm
Some
going
of you
through
ever
my
drawn
drawings
any
and
other
realise
anime?
how shit they are now compared to Ben.
Fucking go through.
Yeah.
I also had like a book dedicated.
Well, that was a
to-
10-hour art project for his GCSE, Sam. You can't really compare to doodles that you've like, not even doodles, like drawings that you've just done for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Fam. For what?
If you, I mean, I rate if you did a 10-hour piece, that would come out just as good.
So
Yeah, it
that's
is what it
one
is.
thing I want to ask now then. Ben, would you ever do commissions and stuff? Because if you've pulled something like that out of your arse in 10 hours,
Imagine.
you could earn so much money from that, as well as enjoying doing it.
Thing is, like when I did GCSE art, it was sort of like I had to do it to like get a good grade,
Yeah.
otherwise, like I'll fail it otherwise. So
It's different now.
it's sort of different if you're doing it for a GCSE compared to as a hobby. I don't really enjoy doing art as much as I used to, just because of like all of the stress it put me on and things like that.
Can we hold up for 2 seconds? Like, because that is a mood. I think that's how most of us felt about the acting in the last year of level 3.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
agree.
felt like
Yeah.
a chore at that point. Because,
Right.
like, just as a communal thing, just before we move on to the next topic, as a communal thing, can we just all the actors in the room? I don't know if Ryan or Ollie did acting or anything like that.
I am.
Okay,
But I'm
sweet,
also a techie freak.
fair enough.
I am.
But
I'm
like,
one of those dickheads who were late in tech rehearsals.
yeah, I tried not to be. But like, can we all agree that?
Yeah, no need to make me feel bad. Come on.
But can we all agree that the last year of level 3 binned us off because it felt like a chore? It didn't feel like you actually
Yeah.
enjoyed acting anymore. It was like, I have to do it because I have to do it.
When I did do like art and that, towards the end, like the entire topic that like Batman and things like that,
Nice.
like that, I enjoyed doing it the most because that was the one that I wanted to do rather than all the other stuff.
yeah.
Because I had to do like line art and like drawing fish. And it was like, what the hell is this? And like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like
yeah, literally. I was drawing like tenor and things like that.
I feel like art is one of the most broad mediums you can be a part of.
Well, I mean,
because
we-
once you've got
yeah.
the basic skills down and you know what you're doing, you can do you can literally draw anything you want without any hassle.
Yeah, and like you say, art is such a broad subject because art is not just draw. Art is a lot of things. Anything is art these days. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with the acting thing you said, I wouldn't say exactly that last year binned me off because it felt like a chore. It was more the things you were doing.
Oh yeah, it was that as well. Yeah, it wasn't as fun,
If you're
was it?
doing things I wanted.
No, it definitely wasn't.
No, because remember, like it was like the first year of level 3, right? We were actually doing things that, well, like what we did. What was it called? What was the play called? Where I was William and Sam was Bennett.
Punk
Oh,
rock.
Punk rock. We did punk rock, and that was fantastic. I loved that. That was great.
I feel
Brilliant.
I feel like the second year was more difficult.
Well, yeah, that was the point. But it was such. I
I'd
think.
rather shove my bollocks in a blender than resit that year again.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, it's facts, but yeah.
All right, mate. All right, you do that.
No, but can we just, like, for real though? Why is it such a big step up from the first year? Like, if we were more prepared, I feel like it would be a lot easier because it was like, oh, we can just dick about a little bit in this year. You know, we do our work, and then level 2's like, you know what I mean? And it was such a big step up from the first year. If it was a gradient, I'd be happier.
And there was definite favoritism in the classes.
Oh
Like,
my god, yes.
loads of people got help when
Fucking get to
some
fuck,
people just
Sonia.
didn't.
God, our teacher hated me so much.
Fully. This is Jay. Oh no. Because he was one of the favourites, the cunt.
I wasn't a favourite.
Neither was I.
I was not a favourite.
Jay, to be fair, mate, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna put it straight out here. I know we're meant to be keeping it PG, boys, but I wouldn't be surprised if you slept with your teacher, mate. And that's why you're in.
Oh no. Oh no.
We all know what. Come on.
Basically, Ollie just said that Jay slept with his teacher, and that's why he was a favourite.
I completely agree with Ollie because it's like, I wouldn't put it past him.
I just know Jay too well.
Mad.
By the way,
Mad.
No, actually, no. Remember when we did what was it? Stanislavski? No, Grotowski. When we had to do the 7 deadly sins.
yeah,
Oh, that was awful.
And I did my piece in front of Sonia, and she was like, "It's like no." Someone said, "It's like some out of 50 Shades of Grey," and she went, "No, it's better." And I was like,
Mad. Mad.
I mean, Josh, I
50 Shades is shit, so it's not hard to be better than that.
I literally turned around. I was like, "Sorry, you need to stop, or you're gonna get it."
By the way, lad, sorry to backtrack a bit, but
No, go on.
what's it? I forgot to show off like the best piece I've done, which someone has offered to buy from me.
Mad.
I've been offered how much was it? Been offered 50 quid for
Not bad.
first.
But
Ooh.
Oh,
That is nice.
That is
That
hard.
is one of your best.
That goes in. That is
hard.
yeah, bro. Is that Jackman or is it comic?
Either.
It
Right.
looks like a bit of both, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
that because
it
like
does- it
the
looks
fi-
like
like
a
the
bit.
body and the fist looks Jackman, but the head looks comic.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I've been offered
Mad that,
50
though.
quid for it. I might start doing what you call it? I might start doing.
Go on
commission
Fiverr.
again.
Go on,
Five is such a
Yeah,
shout
do your
for
own
artists. Five
Fully.
is such a, 'cause even if you're not like an actual artist, like
People will
like,
pay you to
like,
draw
get into
shit.
graphical art.
Yeah, exactly. You be aight.
I'm having to be really careful on this chair, boys.
Alright, who's
The
next?
chest is just plain hard.
Who's next? Dylan. Dylan, you're
hello.
next.
Dylan.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here's where we start the edit.
The dick.
Yeah.
Right, so thank you everyone for watching.
Cue the outro. Cue the outro. Go on,
Right,
mate.
come on, Dylan, use your wise words.
Right. As we're talking about hobbies and whatnot, such as art and gaming and whatever, would you brand that as self-love?
Yeah. Sure.
I guess.
In a way, yeah.
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 And from there, what else would you consider as self-love, like in terms of
Taking care of yourself, eating healthy,
Yeah.
making sure you don't get in shitty situations.
Yeah, it's definitely a physical and a mental thing. So
Yeah,
looking after
yeah.
your
It's
mental
it's
health
more
and
than just
physical
like your
health.
body being healthy. It's like
Yeah.
you need your mental health to like live.
gaming?
Yeah, but I
Definitely
mean,
self-love.
gaming can step away from your physical health as well.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean. It's like a balanced diet is great and all, but so is a stable mental health.
Yeah, I mean, a balanced diet can help your mental health like a little bit, but it
I'll take
can't.
a good night's
so
sleep
unhealthy.
over a balanced diet, isn't it?
yeah.
And here's
Oh.
where
To
we
be fair,
start.
that's a topic that I think we should go into, like
Self-love.
men's mental health.
Men's mental health is a definite
Yeah.
big thing in the world because I think
I
a
don't-
lot. I mean,
I do think.
no, go on, Jay. Go on.
Go on, Jay.
I do think men's mental health is a very big thing because like obviously there was that whole thing of like men are less likely to come out with it and everything, but I feel like we're in a very I'd say woke kind of age
Woke.
right now. Like
Yeah.
there's still a
Right,
lot of men that feel
especially
that
right
way.
now.
Yeah, definitely. I
but
feel like
there's still obviously men that feel that way, but I
It's
feel
just-
like
yeah.
now I feel like we should aim it more not as a broader spectrum, but sort of like the introverts.
yeah,
So it's
exactly.
not just gender specific because it's like it's not even just the men anymore.
No,
it's the
it's
people
not.
that just don't talk.
Exactly. It's the same with like, do you know what I think like doesn't get as much light of day that it deserves. It's like not just men's mental health, and this is not me saying it's only this gender that gets it. It's men's sexual assault and or physical assault by partners and or family members. Because when women get raped, it's the fucking top news. I mean, obviously it's not. I mean, it's just as bad for women as it is for men. Like in a sense of like
It's
the
more
actual
common-
experience. It's more common for women, yes, and it's also shit that it happens, and obviously it shouldn't happen. But men can be raped, and that should be known. And
Oh, yeah.
men can also be physically and mentally abused.
Yeah, just
Like
to
as
let
someone
the
who's
people
been
know
through
that
that,
as well.
someone who's been through the mental abuse from a partner, it's not fun to come out and say I've been abused and then get the stigma of man up, deal with it, prick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if I want to come out and say I've been abused and I'm horribly fucked up about it, and I just get man up, like that's not helpful, But if a woman came out, and this is not me saying women have it better, because they don't, but if a woman came out and said I've been abused, flocks of people will come in and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
While
you've gotta
if it was
take
a
into
man-
account how many people don't say it as well. So with
Yeah,
you
exactly.
saying it
That's my
happens
point
a
as
lot
well.
more
If
to
you
women.
don't say it, it's not going to get fixed, and that's
Yeah,
why I
if
think we
you
should
say
talk
it-
about it more because we should normalize it, and that's why a lot of men just kind of deal with it silently because it's not spoke about,
Yeah.
and a lot of women as well because it's still not as mainstream for women.
I
really.
think they go hand in hand with you saying it happens a lot more to women. I think it possibly it does, but I think you've also got to take into account how many men don't actually say anything.
Yeah, that's
So
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
women
That's
can't
that's what
stop.
I'm thinking. Exactly. Like it needs to be more normalized so people who aren't saying it can say it. Give
I
them
also
the
think
power
some
to say
men
that
don't
this has
realise-
happened.
men don't realise they've been sexually assaulted as well. A lot of
No,
the
they
time.
really don't, because they're just like, hey, but at the same time, it's
Hey,
like
yeah.
shit.
But if you actually think about it, it's pretty deep. To be fair.
Yeah.
It is pretty deep. No, it is. No, it is deep. You're right. But there are times where, like, even if you're like, because as a bloke, obviously, a lot of us, if a woman's like, fuck, like, we're all gonna go,
Yes.
yes. You know, we're all gonna say
it's
yes
the
to
way the
sex.
society's built up, innit? It's the way the society's built up, and then something happens soon, you're like, oh, it's supposed to happen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you
It's
think
not
about it-
To be fair,
normalized.
I feel like it's not helped with the whole like like the whole society side of it. So it's like
Yeah, it's a society.
so you look at like say Tinder is the biggest example.
Facts.
You
Oh,
go
yeah.
on there and it's automatically you assume
Yeah.
every lad on there just wants sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of true though.
Why?
I just want a
Why?
conversation.
Why?
You can't say
Jay.
anything.
Jay, what
Dylan
do you
Henderson,
Listen,
think?
no. The point is, yeah, they instantly are assumed to want that, so that
Yeah.
means that they consent to that.
True. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like, but they don't. So I don't get why there's now this massive stigma around males apparently always wanting it. Because fair enough, men haven't helped that,
No, they
but
haven't.
it doesn't mean we all want to be
Exactly.
portrayed in that image.
Yeah.
I mean,
You've got-
Yeah.
you've got to
At the-
think
at the end of the
women
day-
well, when they go on the app.
that's what I mean. At the end of the
Wait,
day,
hang on,
it's
boys. Go on.
okay.
Are we just stopping in general now?
Just continue. Just
No.
continue.
Go on without me. Just. Hold on.
So,
So-
no worries.
At the end of the day, though, like I feel like kind of want to have a good time.
Am I
So-
back?
I'm back.
Mr. Hamlin.
But
Yeah,
I-
you're back, Liam.
Yes, Liam, you're back.
Yes,
Hey.
it is me.
But I don't get why it's a massive stigma now. Like it's literally the stereotype.
Yeah.
So then it
You know.
makes
You know
it
what's funny
harder
though?
for men to like not sort of clarify what.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
It's not,
I
but it's
feel
just
like-
harder to realise.
I feel like music is a huge part of this sort of label that
Yes.
men now have, though.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
I just whacked on my tunes while I'm just chilling on creative because I'm weird on Fortnite like that. You fully know that one, Jay. And like the first song that I've come on is literally a rapper talking about shagging a bird. That's
There you
literally
go.
what
Yeah,
it's
true.
called.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, we
Like-
don't
Like
know
the
that,
stigma.
though.
The
It's
stigma
like,
that
it's
men
not
like. There's a stigma that men always want sex, and that's all they ever want. But in reality, I just want to cuddle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I just want to hug. Fam, tell me I'm wrong. I bet everyone in this call who's had a bird and they've thought, oh, you just want sex. You just want to cuddle, you know? Cuddling's
I just
great.
want-
I feel
I
like
just want to be
being today,
accepted for
boys.
who I am.
Yeah.
Sam, throw a picture on it.
At least two of us are getting baited out right now.
Baited.
Yeah.
No. But like, women assume that we don't want to cuddle and stuff like that, but like, we do. We really do. And
Yeah,
we
but
get a
we
lot of
want-
like a lot of women assume a lot of things about
I
men.
appreciate that.
They assume that your masculinity is gonna get in the way.
Exactly,
Like,
like
what
my
fuck is
like,
all
bro.
you fucking speak to me?
If you're comfortable in your sexuality and like masculinity can just get to fuck masculinity. Who needs it? But like me, I'm not comfortable.
I'm not straight.
No, it's not the fact that you don't have to be gay to not be very masculine. You know, the point is masculinity needs to stop being such a fucking problem. You know, because people are like fucking
No, it's
stupid
not
alpha
masculine.
males.
It's
Like
not
piss me off.
masculinity that's the problem. It's toxic masculinity.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
If
Toxic masculinity, man, just needs to fuck
you're,
off.
if you're comfortable,
If you're
with
so
your
uncomfortable,
sexuality, it's a very
like
I think
I wouldn't-
freeing thing.
I mean, you
'cause
two-
change. Like you just become open as fuck.
like you two, like you, like Jay,
yeah.
Jay, Sam, you two put your hands up when I said who needs masculinity. I know you two are not toxic masculinity because you don't care. You know, you don't really give a shit. To be honest,
don't.
you're comfortable
What's the
in your own sexuality, and that's nice for like it's great.
best way I can explain that is when you are comfortable with who you are and you're around people who are like you and don't care,
Mhm.
what's the point in putting on some sort of persona to make yourself seem more masculine than you are? Like, Jesus Christ, how many times as a group have we said we wanted to fuck each other?
Quite a lot.
Well, okay.
Baited.
Yeah, he went there.
Cue
He
the
went there,
outro.
boys.
No,
Cue the outro. Cue the outro. No, but yeah, no. No, but we all get pretty gay every now and then, and that's okay. Like we all love each other in a way that isn't obvious. Like we all love each other in a way of the bro way. But like,
Listen, if we're wearing socks,
It's not
I'd
gay
do
to kiss the homies goodnight.
it's really not.
it.
But like,
You don't wish the homies good night, you don't deserve them.
exactly. Like there are men that I know. I used to have mates, and I'm obviously not friends with them anymore.
Used to have mates.
I don't have
Used
mates anymore. I know, yeah. I have
Plural?
old friends.
Plural?
No, but I had mates I'm obviously not mates with anymore. So they were so uncomfortable with me being not like obviously me being pansexual and liking the opposite sex to them.
Anything that moves.
Literally anything
Yeah.
that moves. They were so uncomfortable with that I can hug you, no problem. I can hug
no,
anyone
no.
except I mean I don't know Ollie that well, but I could probably like Jay. I could hug Jay and Jay wouldn't blink and Jay wouldn't bat an eye, you know. But if I went
If
near
you're
them,
gonna hug me, I'm not afraid you're gonna bum me.
it's not even that. They were just like, "Don't hug me, that's gay." Like that's how fucking broken they were, and it just pissed me off. Like I could hug any one of you and you wouldn't bat an eye, and that's what's so great about like
We'd probably make it
To be
more
fair,
gay.
mate,
you would. You'd feel me up, you
that well,
fucking.
but if you came and give me a hug at the minute, it'd be half a cuddle, wouldn't it? It'd be almost a cuddle. I'm
Exactly.
more in lockdown,
Yeah.
I'm more sick of no cuddles. So you know what? I wouldn't frown.
Fuck
upon
bro
it,
hugs.
like-
Who needs them?
Yeah, exactly.
When the boys
Is it
get
cuddle?
when the boys get together, down, we're just gonna all have a cuddle.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not even
group
having a
cuddle, yeah.
spoon.
We are all, you know, when this lockdown's over, we're all just gonna have a group cuddle. It's gonna be great.
Remember when we all cuddled out in Manchester?
Ben's really soft, so it's all good.
On the ground.
Bed? What?
Remember when we all cuddled out in Manchester
Oh
on the
my
ground?
god, yeah. Was it when there was that guy lay there on the grass, the stranger, and I went and
You went over to him.
I went over and lay next to her. I was like, "You right?"
Aye.
All of us
I
was
remember
joined.
you all came over and started like lying next to me and cuddling me.
We all came over
No,
eventually.
it's when we were in Piccadilly Gardens and
Yeah.
it was dead sunny out. I
Yeah.
came up and started cuddling.
The best moment, the funniest thing we've ever done in Piccadilly Gardens is when we were in the fucking fountains trying to spell out the word dick.
No. When we was
With
doing-
our bodies.
What was we doing? Charades.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Try not to get wet. It was funny as.
I knew what it was, and I just wasn't giving you the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Oi! Say it. No.
I was pissed clear through. Tony's going, I'm going to tell you what the clue is. I'm like, Liam, I'm literally getting hypothermia here, mate. You need to help me.
Help me.
I was like,
Oh, good old Dylan with his cries for help.
Yeah.
Oh no no no.
Don't cry no
Wait,
more.
that-
I'm not doing anything.
I love how this was supposed to be Dylan's segment and it just turned into a community thing.
Have you got anything else on
Over there,
self-love?
just give me a job.
This just tangented massively.
It's fine. I mean, we
Joe,
can go to the next one. We can
anything
go
else
to
say,
Ollie.
Dylan?
Oh no, we can go Jay.
Yeah, does
Sorry,
it- does
Jay. It's
anyone
you,
have any
mate.
questions?
Nah, it's Jay, mate. It's Jay. Next.
Does anyone have any questions for Dylan though?
How do you self-love?
You know, no, that's actually a good question.
Yeah, actually, no, for real.
Actually, I think that question should go around. I think we should all give our own ways.
How
or
do you self-love?
examples
Okay,
of
right.
how
Let's start with the top left. Let's start with Ben. On my screen,
Hang on. What? We should all give our own examples of what?
self-love.
of how we self-love.
Okay, Ben, well, let's start with
how
Ben.
You look after yourself. And,
Let-
Yeah.
like, accept yourself.
Ben's in my top left, so let's start with Ben. Ben, how do you
I think we
self-love?
should start with Dylan because you know it's Dylan's topic.
Well, you're top left for me.
Start with Dylan.
But alright,
Start with Dylan.
alright, Dylan, go for it. How do you self-love? How do you look after yourself, mate?
Serious.
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 Well,
Serious.
one, keep a healthy and happy mindset because if you can't do it for yourself, who's going to do it for you?
Yeah.
That's facts.
Mm.
That's actually
I rate
facts.
that.
That is rate. I
rate
do rate that as well. I rate that highly.
Yeah.
Gandalf Dylan. Taking the one that's-
Gandalf. Gandhi. Do you mean
Gandhi.
Nah, Gandalf.
Ryan, how do you self-love?
This is gonna sound really weird, and a lot of people comment on it. I actually, through not a negative attitude, but a very grounded attitude.
Okay.
Knowing you're
I
from
like-
Perth is a
Like
good
just
coming from.
You mean you
don't.
humble yourself?
Like, it's not even humbling. Dylan will know. I have a negative attitude that isn't negative.
Yeah.
It's kind of his way of expressing himself to others to get them
Yeah.
to be curious about him, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Right.
okay. It's more of like a pessimist outlook.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't. But I'm not
Right,
a negative person.
Yeah,
It's
but you're
just-
not a negative person. It's
Let's
just
move
an
in on
outlook.
up to Ben. How do you self-love, Ben?
Self-love. Don't listen to what anybody says about you. Ignore everything that people think about you. If it's anything negative, then just
Ignore it.
wipe them out of your mind. Always try and
Fuck
keep
the
a
12.
positive mindset as well. That's how I seem to do it.
Okay.
Blocking
well,
out the haters.
Jay,
Yeah, exactly. Blocking out the haters. That's what it is.
blocking out the haters. How do you self-love?
I'd say mine's just massively focused on growth. Like, because to me
100%
personally, when
yeah.
something goes on mentally, that takes like a piece of me with it. Like, I do feel like I lose a part of myself when something bad happens.
Fucking preach.
So it's like, I don't feel like trying to fix the problem is always the answer. I feel like sometimes growing from the problem, like learning from it.
Yeah.
Because it's a learning curve. So then growing from that and becoming an even better person from that experience, that's my form of self-love.
Okay, Liam, self-love. How do you do it?
I don't.
Oh, I could make some inappropriate jokes.
Stop.
I'll ask serious answer.
Please, honest.
Sam, well done, mate.
I genuinely don't know how I do it. I just,
No, I know how you do it. You're the type of guy that just says "fuck it" and just carries on.
You just say what's on your mind, and that's how you.
Yeah.
no, I don't even do that. I don't even do that. I just can't like, oh, that happened. Right, let's move on.
Liam
It's
moves
happened.
on.
You just move on.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
No,
Liam's life motto, it is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or it's not.
Is what it is. Well, Ollie, how the fuck do you
Yo.
self-love, mate?
I
play Fortnite.
Shut up. No, it's funny. Fortnite is a passion of mine. It's actually bad. Jay knows it's like an obsession. No, for me, self-love is sort of about taking care of myself and putting my family first. Like, if I'm going through a hard time, I
feel
shut
that.
all my friends out. Jay knows. Like, I just shut everyone out. I just focus on myself and focus on my family. But on a day-to-day basis, if everything's sweet, and I try and keep myself in shape by working out, try and eat right where I'm not feeling down and not just scanning too much fat shit, ordering Domino's for the sake of it, ordering a family size lasagna like Jay does. Honestly, it's just about trying to keep your mind healthy in it. It's just one of them things.
Exactly.
That's sort of how I do it.
Sam?
Preach.
I'm the ugly duckling at this point. I don't self-love. I have a lot of very, very dark self-hatred for myself. Like, I am really not a fan of who I am. Like, so I don't try to take care of myself. Like, yeah, I'll work out and stuff like that, and I'll try and eat healthy every now and again. I won't make an effort to take care of myself because I'm of the firm belief of I prefer looking after other people, taking on their problems, and even if I can't fix them.
that
Like-
is me.
Like, even if I can't fix them, I want to help because I feel as if, like, Jeff walking down the street, he falls over, I help him up. I don't know what that could do for the guy. That could spur him on to do something better than I could ever do. So I believe that other people can give more to life
then.
than I can.
I'm 14 and that's deep.
I completely agree with that. Like, I'm like that as well. I completely understand that.
I'm gonna sound like such a copycat, but I kind of do the same thing, in the sense of like I try and take on people's problems. I self-love
Right,
in
we
a
all
sense
can't
of
jump onto Sam's thing.
it's not, but I mean you guys know me. You know I do that.
No,
I mean-
it's not
Come
just
on,
Sam's
guys,
thing, though,
we're
like,
good
it
at
is, that is a fully well-known like way of coping by helping
Yeah,
other
that-
people.
Like
that is
I
a way of
if I'm honest
Knowing
though,
if you can help out someone else, that puts you in a better place.
If
as
I- if
well.
I'm honest-
like even if he says it doesn't, it does.
yeah, but if I'm honest, like yeah, I do try and help other people out. The way I self-love personally, I do self-love when I feel good. When I feel good, I try and take care of myself in a way of like I nurture my skin. I also kind of put myself in position. I surround myself with people I enjoy being around, like you guys. You know, my family. I mean, you are my family, so both. But I surround myself with people who I enjoy being around and try and kind of put myself in a positive place instead of a negative place. Because if I'm on my own, I'm in a negative place. But if I'm with you, I'm in a positive place. Because as much as you banter with me and tell me I'm a knob, like you bring me up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like crushing me.
No,
So that's
not
why I
singing.
surround myself
No,
with
That's not a segment. Let's say that. Right, have we missed anyone?
No, I don't think so.
No, I mean, to add on to Sam's point of him saying like he looks out for other people. I mean, in a sense, that's a form of self-love.
Yeah.
It's still a form of self-love for
I
yourself.
mean, it does. Yeah, it does make you a better person.
Yeah. Let's move on quickly.
Yeah, but
because
I
I've
don't
got...
see myself as the way I see it is, yeah, I might be helping someone else and I'm getting them through the day, but I don't think that makes me a good person. I just think that makes me human.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not about making you a good person though. It's just about recognizing you can do that yourself for other people.
Exactly. But okay.
If you give yourself that sense of decency, then you can go on life showing it to other people and they'll show it back.
Because, like, one thing I've always wanted to do, if I wasn't going to be doing acting, I want to do, like, motivational speaking. You know, like, go to, like, schools and that. Like, talk, like, year 9 to 11 is probably one of the worst times you can go through as a teenager.
Literally.
Because everything's changing. You've got your GCSEs coming, you lose friends, you lose family.
Getting hair in places that are new.
That was a big one
for
for
everyone
me.
in this call when I say year 9 to year 11 is some of the worst times any of us have ever had in life.
Literally.
My favourite year was year 9, 10 and 11. Nah.
The amount of times
Yeah,
I've
year
had to
9
burn
was
my
good
school
for me.
down for 11.
Mate, Dylan, I was there.
I like
I
11.
know.
I liked 11, 10 questionable, 9 I enjoyed, and 11 I enjoyed.
10 was good at the end. It wasn't good at the start for me.
9 was... Year 9
It's a
for
load
me
of
was...
shit. The whole school was a load of shit.
9's like halfway in
Hated
between.
every
You
year.
don't really have to do anything, and then you hit
That's
10
how
and
Chad
you
be.
have to start doing stuff.
None of my high school years were good. None of them.
Nope. I said with Liam on this one.
Same.
None of them.
Year 8 was okay. After year 8, I was
Everything was hell.
Year 6 was my peak. It went downhill from there.
Literally.
Mine was like year
Literally.
4.
The only thing I enjoyed doing in high school was drama. That's it.
See, for me, I still don't think I've reached my peak,
You know, that's the only thing I enjoyed doing in high
what?
school was acting. That was it.
I don't even speak to anyone from the school. I speak to like 5
Bro,
people.
I had a drama drop down day and I
speak
couldn't be
to,
more
like,
happy.
3 people from my high school, and that's it.
Boys, I had a drama drop down day and I couldn't be more happy. It was great.
Jesus Christ.
Are we done? Moving on?
Yeah.
Jay, your
Are
turn,
we
mate.
done with the self-love segment?
Right, well, I've got to go.
I
I've got to
mean-
go soon. So
Oh yeah, that it's late.
we'll stop. Right, we'll do
It's
Jay.
only
We'll do
25
Jay.
time.
All right, no. We'll do Jay. Jay, can you kind of like wrap it up quickly? We'll do Jay, and then we'll do the Would You Rather.
We won't do Jay.
No, we won't do Jay.
We won't do.
We can probably.
Thank you.
Jay,
Okay.
Jay will talk about his subject. We'll ask him some questions, and then we'll do the Would You Rather, and then we'll end it there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, Jay.
my whole segment is literally, I've just kind of focused entirely on traveling.
Okay.
It's such a big aspiration in my life. Like
It's fun, isn't it?
I want to be able to be one of those people where you could be like, oh yeah, so your mate turn around to you and go, oh yeah, I really want to go Russia, and you're the one that turns around and goes, oh yeah, it's nice this time of year.
Mm.
And I'm like, how do you know? It's like, well, I've been there, I've been everywhere. Like that is such.
You want to travel the
a
world?
goal, because it's like, yeah, because how amazing it would be for you to know what it is like everywhere.
I know. It'd be great.
Like to see the different cultures, to see how different people live, to see what the general society is like in different places. Because like, if you think about it, in like say China and Japan,
China.
they can't even play half the video games we do.
A lot of them are banned.
Yeah, that's true.
because of
Actually.
censors
They
and
can't
stuff
even
like
play
that.
our Call of Duty.
No.
Yeah, they have to have their
Wow.
own brand of Call of Duty.
Exactly. So imagine
Oh,
going
yeah,
over
to be
there.
fair,
and
they
seeing
do have
their
their own
brand.
version of Fortnite.
Do they have their own
I know
gulag?
They have their own version of games. So it's like to see what that whole society is like would be
I
insane.
wonder what their
They have their
FIFA
own
is.
speech.
Oh,
Like-
Jay, I rate I could beat you at any Chinese video game, mate, because it'd be something you've not played.
No, it wouldn't, because all of them are copyrights of video games that are already out. There's a Chinese Call of Duty, a Chinese Sea,
Chinese FIFA.
literally.
Oh,
But no-
after this, I want all of you to send me video games that I may be able to beat him at.
We've got one. One has joined.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
But like, no, it just the thought of it and like living abroad completely,
Yeah.
like being able to live in a different country.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So it's like, imagine, say, you lived in Asia for a year, somewhere in Asia.
I've always wanted to buy myself a villa in Greece.
Greece is
I've not really
beautiful.
been to many places.
I want to go
I mean,
Amsterdam for personal reasons.
I'm moving
Oh,
to
yeah.
same Dylan, same.
Cam, we're
I'm
recording,
moving to
keep it PG,
America
mate.
in like 2 months. So,
Cam, we're
place
recording,
I
keep it
want
PG,
to
mate.
go is Norway.
well,
Really want to visit Norway. Not really.
I really want to visit Norway and all. I love like Norse mythology and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
I'd honestly
That's
visiting
That's my bread and butter.
I'm
visiting
still
anywhere.
with Dylan on Amsterdam.
Yeah, like visiting like
Do you know what I'm like?
By the way, everyone at home, this is Cammy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
keep it PG, mate.
I'm the fucking little you about all these. The young one.
Wait, no, that's a lie.
No,
Oh,
Ollie,
right.
Cammy's younger than you.
I'm 15.
Fuck that.
Mad that.
15.
Somehow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
I'm
18
16
and I
now.
have a
My
like
dad's
higher
been
voice than
beating
him.
like 2
Just
plus
imagine it, yeah? Imagine all of us living in some rundown favela in like Rio or something
Well, that'd be mint.
for a year.
That'd be mint. Not gonna lie.
The lifestyle of it would probably be awful, knowing us.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because we're like boys. We grew up in the first world, right? We all grew up in the fucking first world. We are privileged.
So, actually experiencing all that would just be immense because it's like people actually live like that. But then they
Yeah.
experience our lifestyle and they're like, you live like this? And it's like,
Like
yeah,
we
this
live
is
like
life.
right now. This is living like kings to people.
Mm.
But then you go
You
to
know,
other
like-
places and it's
You know,
like,
like China and shit.
But
Instead of like holes in the ground as their toilet. Like, fully. Like the hole in their ground is a toilet.
I think
They
that's
have
maybe in,
massive
like,
flush, and that's
rural
like
area in
shit,
China.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go grab my e-cigs left on my bed, so 1 minute.
You know, I feel like I'm one of the only few people here that doesn't actually like traveling that much.
you probably are, man.
I love
It's
traveling,
such an
Yeah.
amazing experience.
It
Like,
is.
You know what I've always wanted to do?
bro.
I wanted
Flying.
like, all of us get like cars or like a massive minivan and do a
I'm still
massive
impressed by
road trip
planes, mate. That's how simple I am.
I would be down a massive road trip.
around Europe, like going everywhere.
Bro, I'm still impressed by planes. You're literally in the air in a big tube. Like, what the fuck? Like, how?
Go on, Jay.
Aerodynamics, that's how. Alright, what are you saying, Jay?
no, but think about this, like, it's the whole thought of, like, would you rather live in a villa on a holiday for, like, a month,
That'll be
but you're
it.
secluded from everyone, or would you like to go on, like, an actual hotel holiday and you can just go and do whatever you want for a month?
Imagine traveling the whole world, like staying a week in every country in the world or every continent.
That would be absolutely beautiful.
I would love that. Honestly, if you just got, bro, honestly, I would love to go to Africa and travel to every country in Africa because Africa is
wanna do a year in
beautiful.
Africa.
Africa's sick.
Bro, honestly, I mean, there are some beautiful sites where I'm from. Like, honestly, if you go to Canada, you've got your mountains, you've got your snow, you got your shit, like you got your lakes and stuff like that, and it's beautiful. But it's nothing compared to the beauty of like other countries. Like, honestly,
I really want to visit Switzerland, the Swiss Alps.
oh yeah, the Alps.
I want to do that. I want to go in. I really want to go in like a sports car around the like on the Route Napoleon.
I'd love to do what Top Gear does, you know, like drive a fucking mental buggy across the desert.
Yeah, they just drive dumbass cars around any point.
Honestly, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing a road trip.
Yeah,
a road trip.
Absolutely.
road trip
That
across,
was
even
so
just
good.
across England. I'd like to do a road trip.
That's something that we should do.
Go
Just
on.
go on a road trip.
I can. I'm the only one who can drive right now, so I guess I'm the driver.
Hey, I'm doing my
I'll be-
driving
I'll be-
stuff with my
I'll be-
sister, so
I
I mean,
can drive.
all right.
It's just not legal.
I have. Oh, so I've got my theory test on Friday.
good luck.
It's in Oldham.
Hey, I'll help you.
Actually, yeah, fair enough.
I'll make sure I don't mug you.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon? I'll make sure I don't mug you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
we should restart the tag game.
Oh,
What's it called? I've already hired the Kevlar.
Kevlar. Don't forget the bars on the window too.
Stay at home, Weasley.
All
Alright, any questions to Jay? No, yes, maybe?
I think we
Why
got.
is he wearing a shirt? Because that's unusual.
Have we got
He's
right?
very,
I have Jay. I have a
see.
question. Jay, I have one
Okay.
question.
Shoot.
Out of every country in the world, you could go to one place and live there for the rest of your life. Which country would you live in?
Philly.
Philly,
Philly.
Hey.
Philadelphia.
Just Philly.
Go into Philly.
Philadelphia, definitely.
Fair enough, mate.
Jay,
Why? Is it?
What's
Why
your
is it? Because it's always sunny. Is it because it's always sunny?
No.
No.
No,
You're not
Philadelphia's
funny.
not always sunny.
Stop that.
Stop.
Sorry,
Get some help.
That feels like. Do you know? Have you ever had that feeling where you just feel like you belong somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I get when I think of Philadelphia.
Philly.
Fair enough, mate.
What specifically?
Amsterdam.
Pennsylvania.
No,
but-
It's just
yeah,
Philadelphia's honestly a sick
Yeah.
place.
it's honestly
It's a
another
sick
place.
place.
I've not been. I'd have to go.
Josh, have you ever been?
Yeah, bro. I've spent ages there.
Yeah, I've been there a few
Philadelphia
times.
is not even like my second home because it's like my home.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times. It's fucking beautiful around there.
Fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
Well, all right, okay. It's would you rather time. Who's gonna start?
Oh,
Who's
fuck.
gonna start? Let's start with my top left. Ben, would you rather
We all,
pick?
we all ask 3 would you rather questions. We do 1 each and then go back round.
All right. Ben, start.
Right, okay. Would you rather be married to a 10 with like the worst personality in the world,
You just got this
or
other
like
fucking thing.
be
innit?
with a 4 with like the best personality ever?
4,
There you
easy.
go.
Four with the best
4,
personality.
easy.
Because if you shag someone that's a 10, it just gets a bit dead after a while.
Literally,
because
you can
they
shag.
just-
Like I'd shag a 10 once, and then that'd be it.
It's just, yeah,
Just to say you did. But I'd rather
Yeah,
marry.
well,
I want to be with someone who is fucking nice and not dim as fuck.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I'm worried about
Yeah.
Josh is thinking more about this than any
For
other
fuck's
thing.
sake! Do I want hoes or do I want bros?
Yeah, how long Josh is taking a long ass time to think.
Listen.
let him justify. Let him justify.
Solid argument. So
Alright.
you said that we have to marry this person, yeah?
We have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's quite legit. That's quite like, oh, commitment.
I'm scared of that.
But no, you could marry this person and it might not work out. I'd rather be known for marrying a 10 and it not working out than marrying a 4 and it not working out.
Okay, all right, let's put it in a different context then. All right, let's put this in a different context. You will. All right, let's put it in a different context. You marry either one, the marriages work out, and you die together. Now pick.
I'm going with a 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see what I mean? He's not that much of a cock. He just has to think about it a bit more.
Well, listen, he didn't specify.
Honestly, I probably
Let him.
would, man.
Right. I feel like that question is more aimed like it's if the marriage is going to work out and you're going to die together. That's why I picked the 4.
I'd go with a 4.
Yeah. All right, Jay, your turn.
My turn? Oh. This is a question that I've always never been able to answer.
Go for it.
Would you rather fight 10 tiny
You
duck-sized horses
Oh, one horse-sized
or
duck.
1 giant horse-sized duck?
One
I want
giant.
giant horse-sized duck, because that'll be fucking
One horse-
sick.
Horses have the power of full-grown horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the fucking one giant duck. Easy.
But the giant duck has the power of the horse times by the duck. So it's like
A duck
everything
horse.
a
Still got
duck
the
can
beak
do
strength
with
of
the
a
power
duck,
of a
But
horse.
with the power
Then
of the
again,
horse's legs.
that's actually quite
No,
easy.
the horse fight the horses. You just run away.
Yeah, but the
Hi.
duck is slow
You got. Do we have weapons?
Yeah.
because it's big and
Yeah,
fat.
no, you've got your bare fist.
Bare hand.
Bare fist.
Ooh.
No rings around.
What if I just
bare fist.
pull a fucking tree out the ground and slap it?
Wait,
Who
bare
just said
fist?
one from the horses?
Bare fists.
Yeah, he did just say run from the horses.
If it's a horse-sized duck
And you're in a
That's
cage.
very true. Oh, and you're in a
10.
cage.
Right, I go with 10 ducks. Right.
Yeah, let me give you a second. So it's WWE, WrestleMania,
Cage match.
cage fight and everything. Cage match, literally.
I'd say
You're in
that.
one corner.
Hear me
and
out.
either 10 duck-sized horses, or one giant.
All right, hear me
horse-sized
out.
duck.
Hear me out.
What the fuck are you fighting?
Hear me
You
out.
don't
Hear me
have
out.
to win.
Hear me out. I'd fight 10 duck-sized horses because I can just kick them really hard at the
But
fence
the thing is,
Even if they have the power, they're
but the,
gonna,
but the
like,
thing, right?
and watch them
okay,
squirm.
okay. The duck is going to be much slower than the horses.
Not
So then you can-
necessarily.
yeah, but
If
But
you
it's-
fight, right, if you fight a giant duck, that duck can eat you. All right. If
I
you
mean,
fight
can
10
see the
small
duck.
horses, you
Those
can just boot
horses
them.
Can be invisible to the naked eye if you don't look hard enough.
Yeah, but think about it.
Smaller
You know,
duck.
you know the girth of the-
Yeah, I know. Fucking hell.
you know the girth of a duck's neck. If you get behind that fucker, you could snap it like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You're telling me
you
you
know.
could snap a horse's neck?
It's not a horse though.
Yeah, but it's the size of a horse, therefore it's gonna have
It's got
the
the
muscle
strength
size
of a horse.
Yeah, but if you can get behind it and you can get it down, fucking stamp on
Good
that
luck
bit.
getting it down. It's fucking.
Stamp on his fucking face. The guy is trying to kill you.
Bro, I'd take the duck.
Right.
Yeah, I
take
take the
the
duck
I
as well.
want the
horse
duck.
size duck.
Just
I
jump,
want the
keep
duck.
jumping, jump on him.
I'd do the
You know
horses,
what, you
bro. I
might
just
die.
kick them
I'll
really
take
hard.
the-
What would you rather?
The smaller, the
The
smaller.
horse
I'd
size.
rather die by a duck.
No,
Unless
the,
that's like
the
a
duck
quick
sized horses, I think, 'cause I can just step on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just kick them really hard.
You literally just step on them. Like,
It seems like I need to split. Right, who's next?
Right, Liam.
Oh,
Hello?
oh, shit.
oh,
Hi.
oh, I hadn't said. Dogs or cats? Nah.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs, man.
I'm
Dogs
allergic
give you
to
more
cats.
love.
I'm
Cats are
allergic
dicks.
No, I
to
don't
dogs.
know. I don't know.
Cats are
It
weird.
depends. Give me more context. Is it like a general cat, as in like it attacks you from
Just a
time
cat.
to
Yeah.
time,
Just a
or-
cat. Just a general
or is
cat.
it
Cat
really
or just
cuddly
a dog.
dog? Really cuddly dog.
Just a
No, just a general cat and a general dog. But I feel like a dog will give you more love.
Would you rather have Garfield or would you rather have Odie?
Odie.
I'd rather have Garfield, man.
Odie, man.
Garfield.
I can't afford lasagnas for dinner, you fat fuck.
I love my lasagna too much. That motherfucker's not getting any.
Alright. Ole. You got a would you rather, Ole?
Alright, I got asked this one the other week in college. yeah.
Alright, okay,
It's
okay.
not quite PG like we agreed, but fuck
Oh
it.
no.
Would you
Oh, no.
rather?
Would
Would you rather sleep with your parents once or have to watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life?
I've heard this before.
Watch them have sex every day for the rest of my life because after a while you'll just get desensitized to it.
Facts. Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
Whereas if you sleep with them, you'll be scarred your entire life.
Literally,
Yeah,
that'll scar you
that's
more.
very
I think
true.
doing it with them will scar you a lot more.
Yeah, 'cause you get your dad's
Yeah,
cock in your mouth.
like
Wait,
2 weeks you'll be there like, alright.
my therapist isn't trained enough.
And what if they do it? What if they do it under the covers? Then you can't see much. You know?
what? Yeah, true. Stick some
I'd
headphones in.
Jay's face.
I'd join in. I'd join in.
Yeah,
What the
fucked.
fuck?
Yeah, of course you would.
I woke up in the middle of the night and heard it. I am not.
To be fair,
Watching it.
Trust me, I've
I'm gonna
watched
say
it.
it.
You. Well, I mean, it doesn't say you have to be like eyes on. No, it literally says. It doesn't say you have to have eyes on them at all times. You could just scroll Instagram while it's happening. You know?
No,
Get
you
some
said you've
headphones,
got to
listen
watch.
to music.
You've got to watch.
Yeah, it says you have to watch.
Alright, okay, okay, fine. Sam, your turn.
Would you
But then
rather?
again, if it's only for like 5 minutes, then.
What are you trying to say about your dad there, mate? That's a big oof right there.
Every waking day.
Yeah, but it's only 5. It's
But
only
if they're
5
right, if they're having sex every day, fair play, you know?
I think you just get extremely drunk so you don't remember it, but you did it.
Every
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that works.
Right, Sam,
I mean, you
what's
might
yours,
die of
mate?
liver
Sam.
failure, but you know,
Right.
at least.
Sam.
Right. Would you rather become a billionaire, but you have to give
Yeah.
away 50% of everything you earn to a charity every month, or would you rather work for the charity, but you could never donate to it?
Be the billionaire.
Be the
Oh,
billionaire.
I'd be a billionaire.
Be the billionaire because you're still getting half a billion.
I couldn't.
You're still getting half a billion, and you're
You're
giving.
getting 500 million.
You're using it for the money. I'd just work for the charity.
Yeah, but you're still
but
giving.
you
You're,
know, when
you're
you
giving,
watch it,
bro.
you don't
You're
think
giving
that-
$500 million to a charity.
I'm a
more
great
than
guy.
money for it.
Seriously, I'm a great guy. I could do a lot for charities. I've done quite a bit of charity work in my life.
Yeah.
But there is no possible way in my fucking lifetime I will ever be able to equivalent to 500 million.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you fuck.
No, come on.
Yo, 500 million can set you for the rest of your life.
Wanna run around, play football?
That charity is not like a charity. It's now its own company.
That's getting cut
That
out.
charity will literally suck your dick for giving them 500
Literally,
million.
bro. I'd give it to
So,
cancer
Wow.
research.
About
I don't know about you, but
Sam, can you
Child
split it
Cancer
between?
Law
Is it
or
one
whatever.
charity only? It's only one
No,
charity.
No.
Or can
I
it
didn't mean
change
that
every
kind of
month?
charity.
Can I change the charity every month? So I'm
No.
giving it equally.
You
So
don't
one
have to pick
charity.
a charity.
I'd probably give it to AIDS research or cancer research.
Cancer research.
Yeah, cancer research. All right.
No,
I'd
you're
give it
not
to
allowed to
homeless.
choose the charity. It's
I'd
a
give it to
random.
Just a random charity. Well, I mean, either way, it's still,
Oh my God.
either way, it's still going to a charity. Hello, it's still going to a charity. All right, my turn. My turn. All right, would you rather? Oh, I'm also not prepared, but I'll think of something good. Don't worry. Would you rather have to run a marathon without training? Here we go. So that's basically death, right? Or train for a marathon that never happens.
Train for the marathon, then never.
So
train for
certified
marathon,
death or
then
attempted suicide.
Train for the marathon.
Train for the marathon.
Okay. All right.
But I'd rather be
interesting.
fit and never do a marathon than be so
Exactly.
unfit. And
All right.
Yeah,
All
die
right.
for, like,
Cam,
first
go on.
sprint.
Go on, Cam.
Would you rather cut off your dick or cut off both your legs?
Cut off my dick. I cut off the legs. So either never
Sorry,
walk or never
what?
shag.
So either cut off your dick or cut off your legs.
I cut off my legs. I can just get.
I don't need legs. I'm always sat down.
Bionicle legs,
I think
man.
I'd look hot in a wheelchair. So.
Just get a wheelchair with a jetpack on it.
See, this is a struggle for me because I watched that documentary like yesterday or the day before about Oscar Pistorius, you know, the disabled runner
Yeah.
who then killed his girlfriend. I watched
that's
that the
funny.
other day and I'm thinking like, geez, I don't know.
I wouldn't mind having no legs.
Oh God.
I could have bionicle
but-
legs. It'd be great.
Sex.
No legs. Dylan, go on. Would you rather?
It's a replacement for legs. It's not for a good penis.
True.
Would you rather kill yourself
All right.
knowing that all your possessions go to one of the worst family members you could ever have,
Oh.
or stay alive with a terminal illness knowing that all your loved ones will be there for you in the afterlife?
Terminal illness.
By the way,
Terminal illness.
Actually,
Terminal
I'd
illness.
like to make that one better. I
Terminal
can make
illness.
that one better. Would you rather
I'd rather
kill yourself
with the
or your
terminal
possessions go to your ex-girlfriend?
Terminal
sorry,
illness.
myself.
Terminal illness. Terminal illness. She's not having my Xbox.
Well, if I'm dead, I don't really care.
Delete my browser history.
Restore factory settings.
All right, Russell Howard. In
I know it's funny though. All right,
Yeah, but
Ryan,
no.
go on, mate.
Right. Would you rather like live long enough and gain like eternal knowledge but become a villain?
Oh God.
Or
You're
would
Harvey
you-
Dent. You're Harvey Denton us on this bitch.
Or would you live long enough and you become like docile and you lose your and you gain more humanity?
Gain my humanity.
I want to be a
more.
villain.
Gain more humanity, man.
Being a
Villain.
villain's so much more badass
You
than
don't
being a
have a
hero.
heart. You don't
Villain.
know. Yeah, I'd be the villain.
I'll be the
I'll
villain.
be the villain. Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, I'd definitely be the villain. Actually, yeah, be more fun.
Doofenshmirtz in this bitch.
The fuckuinator.
I've got background stories and everything. Set me up.
Fair enough. All right, boys. Can we do an outro? Because I've got a hippity dip. So.
All right.
Alright.
That was the first podcast, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and
Pick it up next time.
see you in the next
Hey,
one.
in a bit.
Peace, homies.
If you tangent off into say like how you miss going out and seeing everyone because it's lockdown and everything, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I can cope with that.
Okay.
But if you're gonna tangent off and say I want to be gay in a field, then we're gonna have a problem.
You're getting cut out of the video, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, who is this guy? I like him.
He's
All right, boys.
Nice one.
Let's start off. What should we start off with? Current affairs? Opinions?
Yeah.
All right, boy. Well, I mean, the state of current affairs. Let's be real.
That's a
Jeez,
sticky one.
it's a big old yikes, is what I think.
Listen,
He's got his beer out.
Jay, you just muted yourself.
You muted it.
Lovely.
Can you hear us because he put Devon on? Jay.
Cut. Can't hear you, boss man.
Can't hear you.
He knows. Oh no!
It's gone wrong.
It's all gone wrong.
Everything gone fuck up.
Oh.
It's all gone
Send him a
fuck.
message, somebody.